Today's edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox is brought to you by Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse in Fort Lauderdale.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim flam sauce with the awesome fave with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. We are just rolling into the holidays. We've got the holiday spirit. We're at Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse. Actually, we're on the D's Sports Bar side, 620 South Federal Highway, just south of the New River Tunnel here in beautiful Fort Lauderdale. And we are joined by Cassidy Angelo, who is one of the proprietors and front of the house.
Yes.
I don't know what your official title is, Cassidy.
I've kind of started calling myself a Swiss Army knife.
Yes.
But because I don't really think I have a title that fully encapsulates what I do or / whatever Tom can do.
Utility
That's my
player,
job.
5-tool player. You know,
Yeah.
we could use your sports references since we're on the sports bar
It's true.
side. We've got some food coming later on to get into the holiday spirit. But
Yes.
first, what better way to get into the holiday spirit by
Drinks.
drinking? And we've got an assortment of some of the local breweries and beverages that you spotlight here. But first, let's just set the stage. How are things going here? And I understand that you credit the Lunchbox with giving you valuable media training
I
because
do.
Daniel's, and you're going to be doing some other TV hits on the local news circuit.
Yes. So we are going to be on NBC6 at 6 o'clock on Sunday, highlighting the bar at Daniel's Miami and then D Sports Bar, talking about where you can go on Thanksgiving if you do not want to cook at home or after you're done cooking at home to watch the game.
So,
But Mike Mayo's Lunchbox has prepared me for being able to be in front of the camera. So
well, we
I
have
give
a
much credit.
relaxed yet professional environment here,
Yes.
and thank you for.
the best
We're-
type of environment.
We're in what do you call this area here? Is this the Legends Room?
We
No.
call it the Florida Legends Room.
Yeah, because you
Yes.
got all these jerseys of some Florida sports greats. Right behind us, we've got Taylor, we've got Jeff Conine, Leo Messi, and this is like a little nook off to the side of the sports bar area.
Yeah, it's nice. We use this for private events, but also when people come in and they might have, bigger families or a little bit more of a private business center. This is a nice little
Yes, it could be
nook
kinda
that they can be in.
walled off.
Yes.
And did I mention how great the lighting is in this whole complex?
It's amazing.
Yes.
Doesn't get much better.
Lubie, how are you doing today?
I'm well. Glad to be back at D Sports Bar. They do an amazing job. We've actually had a lot of friends coming in, friends with very high cuisine abilities and ideas and understandings. And they themselves have wanted us to make sure you guys know how well of a job you
thank
guys
you.
are doing.
I appreciate
Yes,
that.
I've been sending you and your dad, Tom, who couldn't be with us today. He's so busy. He's cloned himself. He's opened new restaurants. He's got
That I
to
know.
run the Daniels down in Coral
His law
Gables, Miami, his
firm.
law firm. No, our friend, we call him the Professor Ken, he considers himself a steak connoisseur. He came in here the other week on a Sunday to watch some football, and he ordered, I guess it was the steak special of the day, the Denver steak.
steak,
Denver
yeah.
Wagyu.
And he
Denver
just
cut.
he just went off on how expertly it was prepared, like
Yep.
just the perfect char, the perfect interior.
Thank you. Yeah, the Denver is great. It's from Stone Axe, Australia. So it's one of the 2 farms that we source from. We get our Denver steak from them as well as our Stone Axe tomahawk. So 2 ends of the spectrum in terms of value, but they both offer a great product.
And then on the other end of the food spectrum, Jim Sarney, who
Oh, love
I
Jim.
usually-
If you're watching.
I
hey.
usually rag on Jim because I tease him because I love him, because sometimes he spends a lot of time at places that I would, he gets into fast food specials and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But he came in here and you got to meet him, and he is really impressed with all the food here.
Yes, he's a big fan.
For somebody who's usually at his level
Lower
of taste
brow,
to,
quote, unquote.
to experience the high quality that's offered here at the sports bar, he was blown away because I met him here last week, and it was National French dip sandwich
It
day.
was
And
National
there's one of the
French Dip
best you're ever
Sandwich
gonna
Day.
find.
And Jim had it, and he enjoyed it. He had half of it. He took the other half home for the following day. He really loved the au jus, and I guess with all the was it like kind of onions?
Yeah, so the au jus has onions that are kind of mixed within, so it gives it a little bit of texture. It's great.
It's like thicker. It's like
Yeah.
I remember being a thicker au jus.
And me
Well, you'll be
being
having it today. So
Nice.
sneak
good,
peek.
yeah. And me
Nice,
being the
nice.
elitist snob that I am, because it was last Wednesday, and now you have brought something that you debuted at the Daniels Miami up here, Prime Rib Wednesday,
Yes.
right?
Which is tonight.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yes,
today happens to
it
be
is,
Wednesday.
It is.
Yeah,
And-
so we've been doing that. That's also an Australian cut. It's Australian Margaret River
That's
Wagyu,
so good.
10 ounces. It's
Oof.
phenomenal. We
Oh
do
my
it with a little bit of, accoutrements on the side, some fresh horseradish, also some au jus.
Yes.
But people have really loved it, so it's
It
been
was
great.
3 types of sauce along with fresh cut horseradish. Now you usually serve it on the Daniels side, but that's the nice part about coming here to the D Sports Bar, because if it's not too crazy crowded, you could order something from the
Yeah.
steakhouse side if it's a special, if you tip your servers well and smile.
Yeah,
Make
we
it worth their while.
definitely, we have some great items on the sports bar side, but we also understand that there are certain circumstances where people might be with friends and they want a steak that isn't the cut that we have on this menu. So, or if we have a prime rib special, if we have enough to go around, might as well just,
And
keep the fun
last
going.
week, I know I was so happy with it, and it was one of those things. It's a really indulgent treat.
Yeah.
I was in here with Val, and I think you said you were going to save yourself and bring a piece home. Save yourself.
I wasn't
piece.
able to, sadly.
It's sold out.
I
Oh,
know.
wow.
Yes.
Victim of your own success.
Victim of my own success. Still have not. Actually, I did have a prime rib in Miami once. I brought my boyfriend down there for him to try the restaurant because he had never eaten there. So we went on my day off, which resulted in me working a little bit, but I did have the prime rib.
Oh, if you're there, you get
So-
sucked in.
It's a
Yeah,
real,
no, it's a dangerous place to
a
go
real-
there on my day off.
that's a delicacy. I mean, it really was. It was great. So,
Well, thank you. No, it's phenomenal.
and it's
And
part
we'll be
of,
having it here for Thanksgiving as well.
Nice.
very nice. Oh yeah, so let's get into the holidays. We talked about it a little bit last time that we were here a few weeks ago, but you're getting to the holiday spirit. You're decorating the Daniels side with your holiday decorations.
Daniels will be mostly decorated today. We're working on the sports bar as well. I'd say probably by the end of next week, we'll have everything kind of up and running, but most of the decorations will be up today.
And now we've got people on Let's Eat group are still looking for
Yeah, I saw one the other
Thanksgiving
day. A guy asked,
options.
"Where does a single guy go?" And I was like, "Oh, jeez."
So I told the single
I was
guy,
gonna
We've
say
had
here,
some single people
The
last year that
sports
came
bar
in
is
here.
actually the move.
I said, come to the sports bar here because, all right, so there's 2 components. The Daniels side, you said, is nearly fully booked, right?
So Daniels is pretty much it's fully booked, but we do have bar seating available. So if someone is single and they want to come in and they want to sit at the bar, they're welcome
Oh, it
to.
is available.
Yeah.
Just walk in.
We also had people last year that moved their parties of 6 to the bar. So you never know what people are going to want to do on Thanksgiving.
yes. Be
But
flexible and
yes.
don't start putting nasty posts on Let's Eat
No,
about
it's
Thanksgiving Day.
It's Thanksgiving.
There's
I mean,
2 days of the calendar, which, well, actually 3: New Year's
No, it's
Eve,
3.
Mother's Day, and
Thanksgiving.
and Thanksgiving. I don't want to see restaurant
That's what all-
kvetching. You got to remember, all these restaurant workers are sacrificing time with their own families.
100%.
And just be appreciative. And sometimes things get a little, you got to wait a little bit. Now, but you guys are a well-oiled machine at this point, right?
Yes, we've been fortunate. I think, holidays, my dad always has said that restaurants that people go to on holidays are places that people trust with their families and trust for their, family experiences and traditions. So we've been, fortunate and blessed enough that people want to come to us to be able to celebrate it there. So it's been great. And then the sports bar is also open. So if people want to come in here after Thanksgiving, or if they just want a little bit more of a relaxed Thanksgiving,
Yep.
they can come here and watch the games.
Right. And that you still do have it, both sides opening at 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving
3 p.m.
Day.
Thanksgiving Day, yes.
The sports bar side, I've already made arrangements for one of our friends and sponsors to come in here because he's going to have a family. A friend Dave from Even Kill Fish Shack. 'cause
Oh, nice.
He's
Oh,
got,
yeah, he'll love it here.
they're closed for the holiday, and he wanted a place that they could still get in that wasn't too.
And I know Brad came already, his partner, and raved about Daniel. So
Yeah, so
it
now
makes sense. Dave wants to get his.
Dave will get the
get his
sports
taste buds.
side of you, and again, it's a great place because you've got tables, and you will have some Thanksgiving treats like
I was going to ask, are you going to have
and prime
Thanksgiving?
rib? Or,
We will.
Fair.
So on Daniel's side, we'll be offering a turkey and we will our green circle turkey and then a prime rib.
Ooh.
And then we're going to be doing a foie gras stuffing.
Mm.
And then we will be doing an apple pie and a pumpkin pie, as well as probably a couple other favorites, along with the a la carte menu. And then on the sports bar side, we will also have some additional turkey-esque Thanksgiving items.
Turkey items. Okay.
But again, special circumstances. If someone really would like to offer their Thanksgiving dinner over here, we're happy to
You'll
oblige.
see what you can do,
Yes.
especially earlier in the day. I imagine people
Yeah,
don't
it's a little
stream in
easier.
until I guess the heavier is.
It's
about
really just to make
6
sure
o'clock.
that the kitchen's able to, keep up with
Keep it-
everything. And
And when you say Thanksgiving, you immediately think of turkey and also football. So
Yes.
this is a good spot because
it's a 2-in-1.
you get it'll
100%.
be there'll be 3 games that day. The early game it'll be on the I guess finishing up when you guys first open, but then you'll have 2 full games. I don't even know what
I think there's
the lineup
still 4
is.
games, right?
I
There
think
might be 4
I think
games.
there's 4
I think the
games.
Dolphins are playing, no? Or are they-
No,
I don't think so.
I don't. You know what? I plead the 5th. I have no
Um,
idea what's going on in terms of
I'm
the
looking right now.
holiday schedule. All I know is I
I
had
could
to
be wrong.
order
You
2
Not a very
Packers,
good
you have
sports bar
Packers,
manager.
Lions, you have Chiefs, Cowboys, you have Bengals, Ravens, and those are your 3. And then there's a Friday. That's what it is. There's a Friday game.
Friday night game. All right, so they
So Friday.
staggered.
What time do you guys open Friday?
We open as of right now at 5, but
Okay.
you never know what might
Well, there's a
change.
game at
Black
3, so that's
Friday.
perfect.
There's a lot of college football on that
Yep,
day
yep,
too.
yep.
Yes.
And I think for all the, I hate to be sexist or anything, but it seems like a lot of the women in my life go out shopping on Black Friday. And
I'm more of a Cyber
My
Monday
wife
gal
is
myself.
already-
okay, well, you're that,
The
that younger
couch.
generation.
She's an online person.
All
Yeah,
right.
Shirley's not going into a store on the Black Friday.
Okay.
That
I just
I've
think
done,
that you
and
can
I stopped
find
doing
better sales. Like I feel like I just have more options on the internet. I don't
Okay.
know. I
And you
love
don't have
going
to
in
leave.
store. If it's like a department store and I can like look at a bunch of different stuff at the
Yes.
same time, it's more like consolidated than I feel like going to a mall and having too many things to choose from.
No, I guess
But that's very
you
Gen
could
Z
pick
of
and
me.
choose and see. Like if you see something on a Black Friday, if you go out on a Black Friday to shop, which I won't be doing. My point was I like to drink, eat, watch football, and potentially gamble on Black Friday. And this is a good place to watch
Yeah,
your
to stay
games
away,
and eat
exactly.
and have
Well, do
fun.
your shopping here.
Yeah.
Online.
Shopping
You can
for
be on your
food.
phone. No, but you can be on your phone here,
Oh yes.
having their fare and watching football here.
It's
So
true.
that's a cleaner call to me than
It's
to
a triple threat
do the Black Friday
experience.
experience that I'm sure still is sort of hectic.
So we're dipping into the local beers that you offer here at D's
She
Sports
did like a whole
Bar.
thing, like a
And-
flight.
Yeah,
actually.
no, and if you want to
Full
take us through,
service.
because you really pride yourself not just on the, some of the local fish, seafood, produce products on the menu on both
Nice.
sides here, but also featuring some of the local breweries. And
Yeah. I mean, we try to at least feature as much local as we possibly can on both sides. A Florida Steakhouse is kind of what we mean by
Yep,
that. And
yep.
we call this kind of our Florida sports bar,
Yep.
which is a Florida Legend Room kind of encompasses that.
Yep.
But we also have some on tap from these companies. But what I poured for you guys is, well, I guess I should go in order from where you guys
yeah,
are.
whatever. It's-
Okay. So this is the Tripping Animals Dark Lager.
That's this one.
Yes. They're
Tripping
based out of
Animals.
Doral.
Located the brewery, microbrewery in Doral, but they
Mhm.
have a tasting room that they opened up in Oakland Park.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
but,
saw
nice.
that on their website,
but
which is great.
it's but again, to be able to get some of these good local craft brews right here at the sports bar while you're eating and drinking and watching
Yeah.
games is a treat. So
All right.
let's say
Cheers.
salud, cheers,
L'chaim.
l'chaim, and happy
Happy Thanksgiving.
Turkey Day.
Oh,
That's
really
a kind
nice.
of a chocolatey
I was gonna
stout.
have like a
it's
chocolately
good.
coffee kind
It's
of.
a chocolatey coffee stout, and I don't know whether to put a
Really
straw
nice.
and some whipped cream.
I was
on
gonna
top
say
of
I'm
this.
not usually a big lager guy. I really like that.
No, I
Yeah,
would
it's
call
very
this
smooth.
more on the
It's
It's
stout,
very smooth.
stout
It's so
side of the
stout,
street.
Yeah,
It's
not a lager.
but it's good.
That's really good.
And yes, so that's
like
that's
that.
brew number one. What else did we have here,
Okay,
Cassidy?
we also have the Three Sons Brewing Co., which is
I
out
love
of
Three Sons.
Dania, and
Mhm.
it's their guava bling sour. So
Ooh,
it's a
These are
little
my
bit
boys.
sweeter.
we love
Corey
Three Sons.
Corey Artanis is the brewmaster. His dad Joe is always there. It was my former local. It's like pretty much my Friday 5 p.m. place. I
Really?
go there and meet
He used to live
friends.
around the corner from there.
I used
That's
to live
awesome.
around the corner. I love Three Sons. Dopalicious, their IPA, which is one of their signature brews, but they are very well known for all their blings.
This I
And this is
really
the
like.
guava
See, that-
bling.
This because it's a sour, but as your gentleman here said, it does have a touch of sweetness because of the guava.
Yeah.
And I
It's
enjoy
really
it.
good.
I really like it.
They also had.
I could have this whole thing.
No, this is good, and
That's
they,
yours. Go for it.
they love using some of the tropical fruits, some of the local flavors.
That's great.
Great beer. That's a very
That's really
crushable
nice.
one, as the kids say. And what do we have
Crushable for
last?
sure.
Crushable.
So this is the Hold My Beer from Gulfstream Brewery. We also have them on. We actually, believe, have a beer of all three of these on tap.
On
Nice.
draft.
Yeah, on draft. So
Nice.
this one is a little bit like of a lighter beer. It's
Mhm.
very good. Honestly, I would say a lot of our clients will go to this one pretty much immediately,
Yeah,
just
'cause you
because it's a
can
little
just
bit more
chill,
simple and
drink it,
light.
yep.
We also have this on the Daniel side as well.
Oh, good. And it is very light,
Yeah, that's
and that's
nice.
one that goes perfectly with the sports bar fare.
Yeah.
If you
Yep.
get some wings, or a
wings.
smash burger, you
Yep.
could just down a couple of
French
those.
tip. That works nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's nice. And then you also talking about this, like, it's not a seltzer, but it's like a kind of a hard.
It's weird. It's a coconut
So,
water
yes.
rum seltzer.
In the Gulfstream family, so they two cousins actually started a company called Two Drums.
Two
Their
Drums.
family's name is Drum. I
Right.
think it was actually somewhat of a coincidence. I don't know. The story is very interesting, but it's a rum seltzer. They have multiple flavors. It's great. It's very refreshing. It's very light.
So it's an
I was-
offshoot of the Gulfstream Brewery. I mean, they base their products out of there.
So
or
I
you don't-
think that they're like their distributor.
Okay.
But they do a great job, and it's made with coconut water.
Okay. So does
helps
that make
cure
it
some
healthier?
hangovers. Coconut water is always my hangover cure.
Okay.
So.
Oh, good. Now I don't know if I
This
poured
one's
any of these.
yours.
Is that? Oh, that's the
That's
actual
it.
coconut.
I think
Okay.
that's it.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Definitely not
I'll
water.
down the hatch and say once more, salud.
It's
Mm.
nice. I've tried it. It's nice. It's
Oh, yeah.
different. It's
It's got a
different,
little
but it's
sweet
good.
tinge. That's yeah. It's a nice. It feels light and
You can
bright.
bring it.
It's good.
No,
And here we go. We got food coming in on arrival.
Perfect
All right.
timing.
Great
Time to
timing.
clear the beer.
clear.
And we get some of the food here, and we're going to have Chef Todd, who let's talk a little bit about Chef Todd. I know that last time we were here, your dad mentioned that he was kind of a joining the team here, and he's a veteran, old pro who's worked all over South Florida restaurants,
Yes.
some top flight ones. Can you just talk a little bit? Well, we'll be talking to him
Yeah.
directly, but
He could probably give you a little bit more of a 411 on his background, but
Yep.
he's actually went to Fort Lauderdale High School, so he's Fort Lauderdale born and bred. And he worked at Prime 112 back in kind of its heyday,
No problem.
and he opened up Billy Jack's in Fort Lauderdale. So
Billy
he,
Jack's Shack.
Which is
Yes,
very
so-
popular.
he
Which
still
is-
owns Billy Jack's, and he does a great job there. And but yeah, so he came on board, and he's kind of a part of our team now. He's done an amazing job. We're happy to have him.
It's great. And he, I know I reviewed Billy Jack's Shack when it first opened when I was the Sun Sentinel restaurant critic. And God, I feel so old now because it was actually like 8 years ago or something.
I know
like
they
that.
opened when I was in high school.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
now you make me feel really old.
I'm sorry. I realized that probably once I saw that.
but Billy Jack's Shack was neat because he blended some elements from his fine dining past, like premium oysters on the half shell, with some really intriguing comfort food. Like he had a burger with peanut butter and jelly on top.
Yeah, fried
He-
Oreos. which
Fried
are great.
Oreos. He did. There was something he did called redneck nachos.
Yum.
That was instead of using, and that's why he fits perfectly here because we've got the beautiful. This is Lubie's
Cacio
favorite
pepe,
cacio
tater
pepe
tots,
tater tots.
which are ridiculous.
And in the same vein, his redneck nachos featured tater tots instead of tortilla chips on the base, and then just a whole bunch of cheese and
Yeah.
like guacamole and ground beef. And it was one of those things as a critic, I was supposed to turn my nose up on it, but it was delicious. So I
Yeah.
knew the guy was talented. So it was all
Very
good.
much
And there he is,
so.
right on cue. Do you need another minute? You want to come join us? We're going to take 2 breaks, but first we might as well, while the food is hot and it smells really good, that hot brown. We welcome to the lunchbox for the first time the Chef Todd Zimmer. We were just talking about you.
Awesome.
Good
to be here.
How are you? And I guess how did you end up at a place like this?
Listen, Daniel's has set itself up right now to be, and as it is, one of the premier tables in South Florida.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough to work with some great chefs over the years through my young career, and it's awesome just to be aligned again with a great hospitality group.
Yeah,
and do
look,
what I do.
We can go into your past. I know that you worked at one point with the great Mark Militello, right?
Yep, worked for
And-
Mark for 5 years.
And then you worked with the Prime 112 people,
Correct.
right? And
Correct.
And then you decided to strike off on your own, and you opened up Billy Jack Shack, which is still going strong.
Correct. 8 years now. And that was just something that was needed in my area. I'm a local kid, born and raised. Billy Jack's kind of fit a niche that was needed in Commercial Boulevard, Lauderdale by the Sea. I got to give my tip of the hat to Oliver Saucy and Daryl Browick
Yeah.
over at East City Grill Cafe Max days.
Cafe Max, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was with them before I went to Mark's. So
Oh wow, I didn't realize
yeah,
that. And we
so-
just did a show
We were there.
with Chef Ollie,
Cafe Max.
and his son is working there now
yeah,
too.
Eric's
so-
super talented.
yeah,
Super talented kid.
and I love to see places like that where again there is this camaraderie between the locals, and so
Yeah.
you worked with them, you opened your place, now you're working down here, and you're bringing. Well, I guess you're working on the D's side, and
Right now, I'm working on D's. The group has some expansion plan and some things working, and it's nice to get like a good base set up with talented guys. And between Chef Danny and the guys that he has, the chefs that are running the current locations, we've got an amazing staff set up for expansion and to win. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to be involved. It's like a player being traded into like a
Yeah,
into
like a winning
winning
franchise.
team. Yeah, winning franchise. So
You-
it's been a great.
you
been a
feel
good
like
feel.
what's who's the one that went up to
The
the
linebacker
Eagles?
from
yeah,
the- from
yeah.
the
Yeah,
Dolphins.
it's James Phillips. It's the
Every
best
day he
day of
wakes
his
up, they
life.
ask him, "This is the greatest
Yeah,
thing
this
that's
is
ever
awesome.
happened."
This is awesome. And
Well-
it's hospitality. For Cassidy and Mr. Angelo to have not come from the industry like myself and some of the crew that's here, and to have embraced hospitality that way, it's amazing to see.
Yeah.
and it just flows into everyone else, so it's great.
And I guess word gets out in the business. You said it's one of the premier tables now in all of South Florida. Did you come in and eat here before they recruited you? Or?
Yeah, I ate once. Obviously I'm in the kitchen 7 days a week.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of time to eat out. But after knowing Mr. Angelo and the crew that they had here, I came to check it out early on. And I like to do that. I like to check out places super early, and then I like to come back to them maybe 4 or 6 months
You
later.
sound like
That's
a
funny.
critic.
That's what
Yeah.
Mayo does. That's the same.
That's
thing
what we
Mayo does.
do,
Yeah.
and you see, because places
Development,
grow.
yeah.
Places grow.
Yeah.
I refer to these places as children because they are. You don't know where they're going to go. You don't know what they're going to do, and you grow that child, and sometimes it's going to blossom. Sometimes it's going to go a different direction than you were anticipating it to, but sometimes you have to run with that.
Yep.
You may want your kid to be a linebacker. It may not be. It could be a financial rep.
Well, in this case, they had twins
Yeah.
because we didn't know.
Yeah.
We knew when you guys first opened Daniel's that you had this space next to it. In the previous incarnations, it had been different things. And, I've talked about this before, Cassidy.
Yeah.
When your dad said sports bar,
Well,
I
when
raised
we
my
first opened, we didn't
eyebrow.
even know what we were gonna do with this.
Right.
space.
and now, like you said, you don't know what you're gonna. And this has turned into like a really nice hit. It's a kind of elevated sports bar. It's not the usual kind of place, the chains that you see
Correct.
around.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so,
But it's not too hoity-toity either.
no,
Like, that's what's
it's
cool
perfect.
about it. It's like right in the middle there, where you can get your sports bar vibes, but also get elevated fare as well.
And I think what we're really trying to do is make it a comfortable spot for the locals of this area.
Yep.
Like
to-
me, who can
yes.
just stumble on home.
Correct.
Just load me up with all the beers.
And it's not too far off of my Billy Jack's thing. It was a local spot that was needed in the area, and it fits a niche.
Mhm.
There are so many other corporate kind of things as you go north on Federal. It doesn't necessarily match the hatch, but I think this matches the hatch for this area, particularly like south of the New River, where it fits what's needed for the area.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what I love, Cassidy, is that, you go on when you walk in the door, you go on the right, you're in Daniel's, a Florida Steakhouse, and you got people who are in their kind of nice business attire and, dressing up for a date night. But here on a Sunday, you walk in and you see people in shorts and flip flops.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Well, I think it just shows the nature of what Fort Lauderdale is becoming. Like, I think that both sides embrace the local community in different ways, which is ultimately what we wanted to accomplish with having kind of such a unique space and opportunity to do two very different concepts, but had to be somewhat symbiotic with each other, or else it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So for us, we have a lot of clients that come to the steakhouse that come here with their families on their way home that live in Rio Vista, want to grab a burger after their kid's homecoming game and want to hang out, right? Like, that's our core clientele are the people that want to come in, they want to be comfortable, they want to hang out, and they want great food at a great value, which is ultimately what we want to continue to push here, which I think is what we can continue to push.
Yeah.
I actually just got a great text this morning at 8 a.m. from one of our clients who works across the street.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, how lucky am I that I get to order my Uber Eats now, chicken parm pickup, and have it again at 8 a.m. this morning. He's like, love this for me, but hate it for my MX bill.
There you go. Well, again, it is very accessible, and it's any kind of thing that you want on either side, whatever experience, it's all there. Now, Todd, you have graced us. All right, this array of food, the smell, the aroma of it. I just want to dive in, but I pretty much eaten my way through the entire D's Sports Bar menu. But this is something new. Can you tell us first of all, what's in front of us?
Actually, both of those are kind of new. So first thing, starting on our left, your right, would be the Cacio Pepe Tots, classic D Sports Bar. Next is our shaved prime rib French dip with caramelized onions.
It's so good.
Amazing. Horseradish aioli, roasted garlic, and arugula.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, it's an amazing sandwich. Amazing sandwich. The next thing would be the wings. We still haven't come up with a name with this, but it's just kind of my thought towards wings don't necessarily have to be fried. So we've taken our classic wings and we've crisped them up on the grill, and we've done a new sauce. It's a mix with our roller coaster, our buffalo, and just some raw garlic.
Oh, okay.
And you get the pop of the buffalo, you get the sweetness of the roller coaster, and just that raw garlic kind of brings another dimension to it. And you can smell it like on the table. It does what it's supposed to do.
The sauce is fantastic. And
you hear super good. I had it yesterday.
You hear about ribs.
She was just Cassidy was watching, like, I wonder what he's gonna say.
You know what?
Yeah, like
he better like this.
I had 3 wings yesterday at 10 o'clock, and I never eat wings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So these, you hear about fall off the bone ribs. These are like fall off the bone wings. What's the technique? It's a little bit of grilling and a little bit of baking, or
no, we take our classic wings, which we confit, and that allows us to just get like a nice consistent cook on them, so you don't get a tough wing. So we traditionally will take the wings and we'll pop them in the fryer to re-crisp them and get them done. We're buying a jumbo wing too, which most places don't do. So it takes a lot longer to cook. If you're trying to cook it from raw, it becomes a little bit of a fuss.
I'm sorry, I'm making
do it. I like
slob of myself, but these are literally finger licking good.
Like
I
you're
love
licking
the
your
lip
fingers. I've
smacking.
never seen
Deja
that
vu
finger
of the
licking.
Juicy Lucy.
I love the lick smacking.
You do it to me every month. You bring me something that I
Sorry,
make a
I can't help
mess, but
myself.
it's so good. And
So it's just our classic wing, but we just wanted to present it a little bit different. Maybe it gives you a little bit of a healthier aspect as opposed to being fried.
Yep.
But it also brings a textural change too with that nice
I'm
char.
down with it. I like it
Yeah.
because a lot of times now with sometimes they overcook the fried wing, and you're fighting it.
Oily,
It's
greasy,
too chewy and
Chewy.
charred on the outside. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about tender and
Yep.
fall off the bone, and that sauce hits all the notes. I
Right.
mean, you got a little bit of the heat,
A
but a
little
little bit of
sweet,
savory,
little
little
heat, yep.
savory. It's great.
Yeah.
So
Really
this guy
works.
knows what he's doing.
Really
I'd say
I
he's a
know.
keeper.
Gotta keep him around.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, and now we've got like a seasonal specialty. What
Right.
is that?
So this is a hot brown. This is kind of my take on a classic
Louisville.
Louisville sandwich from the Brown Hotel.
Mhm.
And it was kind of like an idea of like, what do you do with turkey? I mean,
No, that's what people ask every year after
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
a club is a club,
I'm going
and
in on
that's
this.
kind of like
This is
passe.
great. Yeah.
And then you could do, your turkey salad, turkey tetrazzini, whatever you grew up with your grandmother
Mhm.
doing after
Yep.
Turkey
Thanksgiving.
soup.
Turkey soup. So this is hot brown. So classically, what it is, it's just they do a classic white bread. Well, we've got amazing Sullivan Street sourdough, so it's toasted up underneath there. Free range turkey that we brine your turkey, people. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. It helps tremendously. Just the turkey's roasted, simply roasted, salt and pepper, sliced out. We've got an heirloom, Florida heirloom tomato there.
It's like a yellow tomato. It's beautiful
That's
on the
a-
side. Cut
yeah.
up.
The yellow tomato on the side. Yep. And then you've got underneath it actually is a tomato as well.
Oh, okay.
And then you've got a gratin of like a classic Mornay. But the Mornay, I did a little bit of a different. I took actually some of our turkey stock and made it more. So I took a Mornay and a turkey stock and made it into one. and then finish it off with Gruyere and cheddar and things along those lines. Melted it all over the top. And then classically, it's parsley and sage. I gave the sage a little fry to give you a little crispiness and that bump of sage. And then the fresh parsley and tomato. So it's a classic, just kind of reimagined.
Lubie, wait until you taste this.
I just love the way he described it. It's like so many different flavors and combinations to an
like
old
textures. Yeah.
an
Super
old
cool.
standard. Around the Derby Day, you hear a lot about the hot brown, but it feels like they've taken it to like another level.
Yeah, I mean,
this is one of the more like, again, the way I was surprised how much I loved everything at Billy Jack's Shack, especially your. Do you still have the you call it the redneck nachos?
Oh yeah, redneck nachos there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this hot brown sandwich, and I've had hot browns around the country at different places, including in Kentucky. This is such an elevated take, and I just have two phrases: hot brown, I'm down; Mornay, all day. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, everything new in food is old. Unless you're like dealing with like molecular stuff and stuff like that. It's everything's just a retread of what's been going on for a million years. And food has to speak to you. It has to be something where it reminds you of something, a memory. It makes you touch something from your background, whether it be your mother, your grandmother, or whoever it may be, a vacation spot for that matter. You know, you go somewhere and you have an amazing fish sandwich down in the Keys, or a lobster roll in Maine, or, you know, some burger, you know, Taylor's Refresher in Napa, you know, something that makes you remind you of a place, a time,
Happy
and a
times,
place.
yeah.
And that's what speaks to you. You know, that's food's got to speak to you.
Well, this is all speaking to me now.
Good.
This is good. We got to take our first break. But man, oh man, this. So is this going to stay on beyond Thanksgiving? Because I vote.
Depends on what you say.
I'm going to say it's a keeper. I mean, that's one of those things.
Lunchbox approved.
Totally lunchbox approved.
Lasting menu item.
And it's one of those things that, you know, a lot of times I think turkey gets a bad rap. I think,
love turkey.
Well, people don't prepare it properly. It's easy to dry out.
Yeah. And
But if turkey's done right, turkey's
and why does it
delicious.
get relegated to just like one little meal? It's a big meal for
It's
a
a
lot of
huge
people, but
meal,
why
but
one
yes.
day a year? Or sometimes people do have, you know, they'll have a turkey sandwich every now and then.
Yeah.
But this should be a permanent. I mean, this should be exalted. We should be genuflecting
Thank
and
you.
going gobble
Thank you.
gobble.
Thank you.
And yeah, I love it. I love this sandwich, and all the flavors on it are just beautiful. And then having that, you know, fresh heirloom local
Yeah.
tomato gives it a little bit of color on the side and gives it also a little bit
Yeah,
of a healthy.
Newski's bacon. Again, you use great product, and you don't kind of like, you don't go left with it. You're usually going to end up with something pretty good. So
Yeah.
Florida heirloom tomatoes, Newski bacon, Sullivan bread. I mean, you're naming all great quality
good.
products.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
It
and
should
then when
work
you
for
get
you.
a talented kitchen, putting it all together and getting those sauces just right. Again, Cassidy, keeper. He's a keeper.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's take the first break. Before we do, a quick word. Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival is coming up. It's basically 2 months away. That's hard to believe.
That's
January 19th, it kicks off, and it goes all the way through the following Sunday, January 25th. You guys here will be taking part with both a intimate dinner you're going to be doing on the Daniels side.
We will. Yes, we're doing it in our wine room. We're going to be having a very intimate dinner, 25 people for Dariush, and then we will be on the beach that Saturday for D Sports Bar.
Okay,
Nice.
D Sports Bar will be
the grand
participating in the
tasting's
grand
D's, okay.
tasting, and again, get all your tickets now while you can, because there will be events. Well, there are events that are already sold out. VIP for the grand tasting is sold out, but GA tickets remain. Get them while you can.
Yep.
A lot of the intimate dinners are selling out. Go online, vlfoodwine.com. That's VL, like Visit Lauderdale, foodwine.com. Get your tickets today. It makes a great gift for the food lover in your life. And just check it out. They also have seminars and some cooking classes. There's going to be a pizza making course over at Gulfstream Brewery,
Nice, that's
Magadino, and all kinds of great stuff. Phil and Kate are doing a great job growing this thing, and it's the right size. It's not like some other festivals where you just feel claustrophobic. The grand tasting is nice and spread out, and there's so many great local eateries and also breweries are going to be on hand displaying all their great products. So vlfoodwine.com. Get on there today. Get your tickets while you can. All right, let's take the first break, and we'll come back, and I'll keep eating my way through the great selections here at D Sports Bar in Fort Lauderdale after these words. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hours 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Same great Thai food, beautiful new location. I'm talking about Eat Thai, now in Boca Raton at 6299 North Federal Highway. Thai cuisine is having a moment, and Chef Sopanut makes some of the best in South Florida. A hip and modern spot with authentic Thai street food and some innovative twists. The spicy oxtail soup, Thai bouillabaisse, shrimp ceviche, and classic noodle dishes will wow you. And they now offer full liquor and craft cocktails too. Open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Go to eatthaiflorida.com for more information. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years, Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Looking for inspired comfort food in a cozy setting? Blue Collar in Miami is the place to go. Located at 6789 Biscayne Boulevard, it moved to bigger digs a year ago, now has full liquor, and still features all your old favorites from chef owner Danny Surfer. Fantastic burgers, the braise of the day, and the city's best key lime pie. And drink specials every day. Open daily with weekend brunch. For reservations and information, go to bluecollarmiami.com. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. All right, we're back at Dee's Sports Bar and Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse in Fort Lauderdale, 620 South Federal Highway in the beautiful Rio Vista neighborhood, just south of the New River Tunnel. And we are just manjaing our way. Is that a word, manjaing?
Yeah.
That's like a combination.
We just sat in silence and ate for the last 3 minutes.
Yes, there was
kind
any
of a-
conversation at all.
it was
I
a
feel like that's
beautiful
a real
moment.
friendship bond, though.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that
when-
we're all starting to be
Well, that
real
shows one, you're
friends.
comfortable with
Yeah.
people, and two, the food's ridiculous. You don't mind being rude when the food's great,
We were-
and you're comfortable with people.
We were immersed in our food. We were at one with our food. I mean, thanks to Chef Todd Zimmer, who has now joined the team here and has been kind of overseeing the kitchen on the Dee's Sports Bar side. Of course, you've got the great Chef Danny Gannam, who oversees the kitchen on the other side, and Diane
Chef Diane Lopez, yes.
is the day-to-day. What's his title? CDC, Chef de Cuisine.
So he's our executive chef
Executive
over
chef,
there.
yep.
And so Danny is our culinary director for the entire
for
company.
the Joya Hospitality Group, which is
Yes.
ever growing.
It seems that way.
Yes.
Fortunately, but yeah, so Diam's come on board and he's been our executive chef for the last year. He's phenomenal.
Nice.
But yeah, he has front of house and back of house experience. So when he was with Prime Italian for 3 years, he was actually their wine director.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
he's
Yeah.
another Swiss Army knife. It
He
seems like you
is,
got a bunch
yes.
of them.
I mean, it seems
here.
like you
We
guys
need
do
Swiss
that.
Army knives
Yes,
here.
that's good. In
If
the
my dad's
restaurant
going to keep
business.
us all this
I was
busy,
gonna
we
say your
got to be
dad,
on
like, is
top of our
always-
game. Wine's actually one area of expertise I'm still working on.
You're working on it. Well, you're young. You'll get there.
Yeah.
And you've
I
got
keep
some
trying to
great.
sign myself up for those classes for my
Okay.
level 1,
Mhm.
but then I work all the time, so that doesn't happen. But I
all
have
right.
Daniel Bishop over
got
there, who's our
Dan.
wine director, so he just tells me everything I need to know.
It's
Nice.
all good.
There you go. That's what you need to have good people.
So we are working our way. So one of the things I have not had on the sports bar side yet, they do a shrimp scampi with pasta.
We do a shrimp scampi with pasta, yes. We actually, it's our only shrimp scampi now that we offer. We took it off on the Daniel side.
Okay, so
like
and I
shrimp
know
scampi.
your dad, Italian background, so he loves having a couple of those kind of pasta
Yeah.
Italian dishes.
No, it's important for us. I think that when we initially opened up this, a lot of it was upscale comfort food. So to us, upscale comfort food means, yes, burgers, French dips, but also it means the chicken parms,
Yep.
the comfort
The,
pastas,
the chicken Milanese sandwich, which is fantastic. The
a lot of things that brought actually him back to his childhood.
yeah,
so that's
sausage parm in the casserole skillet there, which is
Wagyu
great.
meatballs.
Yeah. It's all here, and
Yeah.
that, and lots of great big screen TVs and all kinds of comfortable tables. So a good place to catch your games as the approaching, end of the football seasons for NFL and college, but then heading into all the playoffs and stuff. So
College basketball's
all
here.
good.
Yep.
Now, the last time we were here, I think it was right before the Panthers of Stanley
the
Cup
Halloween.
Championship.
We were here right before
fame
Halloween.
Oh yeah, the
had
Halloween
their
party.
Halloween party. How did that all go?
Well, one, my decorations were a success.
Good.
So that's the first
Nice.
comment. They came in when I was initially hanging everything up and on a ladder trying to
We did.
dangle things from the chandelier.
We did.
But so I had to make a comment about that. But the Panthers were great. Their costumes were phenomenal. I literally was so impressed.
They actually got into it.
No, they were more into it than any person I've honestly
seen?
ever seen in a group setting.
Wow.
Really?
Like the guys were with their wives. The guys, I think some of them outdid the wives in terms of like how far out they went.
That's funny.
It was hilarious. I was honestly shocked. I was like, you need a competition for this. 'cause
Yeah,
this
you
is
should.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I love hockey players. They have this
They
like
get really into it,
childlike
yep.
quality, and they really get
It was
into things
amazing.
like that.
They
yeah.
were playing beer pong, hanging out.
Well, that's not a surprise for
No.
hockey players.
Definitely not. But they were super cool, very down to earth. I would say to everyone that works in the organization or anyone that talks about them is that the Panthers organization is first class. So everyone that's in it, they are phenomenal, whether it's an admin or the captain of the team.
Yeah.
They're all phenomenal.
And I know you, Dad, and also here kind of close with the Dolphins organization.
Yes.
You have some executives come in here, and you have some relations where you
It was about the
do
stadium.
some things at the
Yeah.
at the Hard Rock Stadium.
So we just did, I don't know if it was, I think it was a little bit before we saw you guys, but we did Precision Drive Club. So we hosted and catered one of their weekends, which was great. So we're one of their partners for that. And we have a great relationship with the team. We've done stuff for the 72 Club, the 9 Suites, but they're also a great organization to partner with. And the Hard Rock is giant and they can morph. They're like a chameleon. The
Right.
project itself can morph into like 1,000 different things, like seeing the F1 tracks and
Yeah.
what they do for that. And they bring it all down and then they rebuild it from or I guess Miami opens first. And they
Yeah.
it's crazy how they can just like completely restructure the whole kind of Miami Gardens
Yep.
Yeah, that-
compound that they
Yep.
have.
Yeah, it's become a
pretty
compound.
impressive. Yeah.
and we got a note also that this
Cup.
year's college football championship
championship
game
Oh, yeah.
will be played at Hard
At
Rock
Hard Rock,
Stadium
And-
on January 19th, a Monday night.
And the
And
World
it's-
Cup.
And a World Cup is coming. There will be World Cup matches played here. So, but for the college football playoff, I assume that weekend a lot of people are going to be in town that
Yes.
weekend of the 17th and 18th of January, and a lot of people do stay up in the Broward and
Yes.
the Fort
Yeah.
Lauderdale area
Yes.
now.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm sure they'll be getting some nice impact.
Yeah,
on
we've
that.
been pretty fortunate actually with people that are coming in from games that are from out of town or people that are just visiting and want to watch a game. We get a lot of out of towners that come over to the sports bar, which is awesome. So we obviously embrace a lot of the locals, but it's awesome to get people that just, Google sports bar and
Yep.
they find us and we can offer them a nice experience. And especially if they're traveling by themselves, they can feel comfortable just coming in and
Yep.
hanging out.
Nice. All right. So getting into the whole holiday and Thanksgiving spirit, again, both sides, the sports bar and the Daniel's Steakhouse, will be open Thanksgiving Day starting at 3 p.m. If people want to get a reservation for this side because the other side is almost fully booked. But where do they go? Is it on the
So
the
you
usual?
can go Resi, or you can call either side and let us
Okay.
know that you're making a reservation for the sports bar.
And you are accepting reservations for party sizes of all sizes.
Yeah, if
on this
somebody
side.
needs a private room, we can give them a private room over here if they want.
Still available because a lot
Yeah.
of places are filling up, especially kind
Well, they
of
said Daniels is
the
already
higher end places. But yeah, the sports bar, I think it's a pretty good spot for it. All right, some food subjects as we approach the holiday. I've been doing some reading and stuff, and so turkey is obviously the national tradition, but there's a writer. A humor writer by the name of Calvin Trillin, who used to write for the New Yorker. I don't even know if I think he might be gone, but his thing was he hated turkey and he thought the national dish that everybody should be eating, that it should be changed from turkey to spaghetti carbonara.
That's
And
an
I love-
interesting shift.
I love carbonara.
I don't
but
know if I can get behind that.
That's nothing compared to turkey.
I
don't
think
know.
your dad might. I mean, he loves
He's
Italian.
not even a carbonara guy though, so
Oh,
I
really?
feel like that's
really?
just 86 all around.
Okay,
Sorry.
so not here because
Yeah.
I was able to talk him into getting maybe some of the kind of the Feast of the Seven Fishes, the traditional
See,
family items for the Christmas.
But I feel
Eve.
so. I feel like Italians though, because it's so regionally based off cuisine. Like carbonara to me screams like Northern Italy,
Mhm.
whereas we're Southern Italy. So for us, it's like fishes and mussels and seafood.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, anything regarding shrimp scampi, my dad's like all over it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Carbonara, he's like, it's the Tuscan way. I can't get around
But
it.
I know a lot of people who are Italian for Thanksgiving. They put out a tray of lasagna along with the
Oh
turkey
yeah,
and stuff
we used to
like
do that.
So that's okay. So that's acceptable.
Well, pasta needs to be included in every dish or in every meal.
Every
It doesn't
meal.
matter what you're celebrating. Pasta's included.
All right. Food topic number 2, courtesy of our friend Jim Sarney. He let me know that
Hey, Jim.
Panera Bread Company, which is a place that
He
I
was
ne-
watching, by the way, so he said hello to Cassidy.
Hey.
Panera Bread is trying to, I guess, revive their brand. A lot of people have stopped going there. I haven't been there in years.
My
and
wife
years.
likes it. I've never been a huge
But
fan.
he says they're revamping their salads, and that they will be phasing out. And instead of using any iceberg lettuce in their salad, they're going to a complete romaine again. And the CEO is quoted as saying, "quote No one likes iceberg," and I'm going to dispute.
It's fine.
that.
It's just not. There's no help in it to it. It's like air.
I'm not sure if that's Panera's problem.
No. Well, portion's my problem with Panera.
Not to be rude, but I don't know if
You would
the
get like
salads
you
are
would-
the market. That
You would get like a slice of chicken. Like the portions were always weird, and I thought it was
Panera should honestly have become a mac and cheese restaurant.
Oh,
'cause
wow.
the mac and cheese
Mac
and
and
the
cheese is
bread
great.
bowl,
Yep.
chef's
Okay.
kiss.
The broccoli and cheese
They
soup
have
is
some
good.
Chicken noodle
soups, I
soup?
guess, that are good,
Yeah.
right?
The
The
soups
Phenomenal.
are great.
But I can't tell you the list. And I was astounded because he sent me this little nugget of a story that says they did 6.1 billion in business last year. Over
Wow.
I don't know how many units they have,
Good for them.
but it was down 5%.
That's
They're trying to
down.
get back up to the
So-
7 billion. But I was like, $0 of that 6.1 billion was from me because
Yeah.
I can't remember the
I
last
did
time.
contribute to Panera last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right,
I'm
all
a big mac and cheese fan. That's like my comfort. Or I get
Yep.
chicken noodle soup if I'm sick from there.
Nice.
But Panera is a St. Louis brand, which is interesting.
Okay.
And it's actually in St. Louis. It has a different name.
Really?
So all the Paneras that are in St. Louis are titled something different. I
Okay.
think maybe in Missouri too. I have a
wow.
lot of friends from St. Louis from college. So
Okay.
Okay.
any St. Louis fun facts? ask me.
I'm here to defend iceberg lettuce because
Oh,
well,
sorry. Ruben.
I like iceberg lettuce.
to me,
Me too.
romaine sometimes it gets a little too wilty. I like
Yes.
the crunch of
Me
an
too.
iceberg, and of course, you
Yes.
guys do your wedge salads here.
Yep.
And you know me, I like it not just with the blue cheese, but Thousand Island dressing. But I like the crunch,
Yes.
and I don't care if it's just basically 99.9% water.
Yes.
If
That's what
anything,
it is.
that's good for you. Get your hydration in.
Yeah, and it's roughage, and
Roughage. It's good roughage wise.
And-
Well,
and-
salad is, I feel like for lettuce, for salad, it's more of like a device to get all the other ingredients.
that's what
in.
it is.
It's not necessary. Like
all
all
the
the
stuff
other
is there.
nutrients are from like the tomatoes and the cucumbers and the
Yep.
other
There's onions on it. And,
accoutrements.
yep.
All right. So, and then the final food note from Sarney, and he sent me some, fun facts about this year's upcoming Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's one of the how many college bowl games are there? About 87 or
50, I
so.
think there's 50
of
something.
them.
What?
So there is something called the Pop-Tarts Bowl, and this year's Pop-Tarts Bowl is going to feature 6 edible mascots. All of these mascots are shaped like Pop-Tarts, and at the end of the game, It says fans get to vote on which mascot team to sacrifice to mouth heaven at game's end, the biggest edible mascot sacrifice ever.
That's kind of awesome.
And then
Just
they're
a lot
kind of
to that.
dividing it into 2 teams. 3 of the 6 will be known as Team Sprinkles, and the other 3 are known as Team Swirls.
Okay.
What kind of pop top team
What's
are
my
you?
team?
Yeah, what's your team?
Team Sprinkles.
Team Sprinkles, Lubie.
I feel like swirls.
Yeah, I
I
originally
haven't had a Pop Tart in a very long time, so I'm trying to think about what I like or don't like.
I
but
love
don't
a
think so.
strawberry Pop Tart.
I cannot remember the last time
I
I
don't
bought or had a Pop Tart. And my initial reaction was sprinkles because I like crunchy things.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. It's like, no, on a Pop Tart in the morning, I don't like the sprinkles. I like the swirls.
Yeah.
On my ice cream, I like sprinkles,
Yes.
especially on the sundaes. How's the
they're
soft
so
serve
good.
going here?
It's
The,
been great.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot of movement, which is good.
You like how that brought it back all the way to the
Gotta
It's
go to
full
Daniel's.
circle. It's for
Yeah,
it's,
it comes Daniels.
it's important.
I'm sure they'll be doing a fancy Pop Tart now. No,
I
that you
actually
brought
did
it
have
up.
that thought one night. I'm not kidding. Homemade Pop Tart. Kind of awesome.
All right, Team Sprinkles, Team Swirls. I'm going to be the tiebreaker, and I don't know if it's an old man. Okay, Boomer, Team Swirls for me. So, but how goofy is that?
I think it's classic.
I think it's better to have edible mascots at a Pop Tarts bowl than I don't know if you've ever seen the Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl,
No,
where the tradition is the winning coach gets dumped
They
with a
dump
tub of
that's
mayonnaise.
disgusting.
It's
It
really
is
gross.
the most
It's really
disgusting
gross.
sports
Yeah.
thing.
And there's grown men who are making millions of dollars sitting with mayonnaise on them.
Right.
That's the only I think that's why they do it, just to bring them down.
yeah, I don't know if I could personally get
Look,
around that.
My last name is Mayo, but I'm a self-hating condiment when it comes to that. I do not want.
Do you like
mayonnaise.
mayo?
It's funny. I have
Love hate.
it's a love-hate relationship. It's very food
It's a lot.
specific.
That's a lot.
Sometimes I like a little and this I get in trouble with also with my Italian friends because on a Italian cold cup sub,
I'm the same way though.
I like a
Oh,
little
your dad must not be a
a
fan
little
of
smear of mayo along with the oil and
No,
vinegar.
me
and
too.
And some of the Italians are like, no, that's
that.
a sin.
Yeah, no. Yeah, my pub sub and my Laspadas order requires
Yeah,
a
a little bit of
slim
mayonnaise.
Not a lot.
amount of- it's just I don't know. It gives it that extra like oomph.
Right.
But I need the banana peppers or the sweet peppers depending on where I am.
Nice.
It's disappointing that
Nice
I can't get
Laspadas
both
reference.
at both locations.
Yeah.
But
It's
when it comes to
frustrating.
a burger, I don't want a mayonnaise touching my burger. However, I spent some time in Europe, and those Brussels French fries, the
Yeah, they love
Belgian
mayonnaise.
Oh, I can do
frites,
fries and mayo.
Yeah,
the
mayo,
fries
mayo.
in like
It's a
just
Europe thing.
pure mayo, or even they have a remoulade, a little spicy mayo.
Yeah.
Like,
What about spicy mayo on sushi? Because I love that.
I like that. He probably is not a fan. He's like a
I'm a
traditionalist. He
sushi
barely uses
purist.
soy. He barely uses soy sauce. He doesn't really do anything. when
However, it's
sushi.
prepared for me, whatever the sushi chef just hands me, and the best sushi chefs have their own house-made soy that they actually the rice is,
in it. Yeah.
in the soy. The soy is in the rice, and then they put a little thin bit of wasabi on top. And if you're putting some, there's that what's it,
Just look at
Kewpie
the
in
face. He didn't even say anything. He saw his
So,
face get so
It's like
frustrated.
fancy rolls, the Americanized rolls.
you
They
would
put
have
the
been-
Kewpie mayonnaise.
You
they
would have
put the-
been literally honestly traumatized if you went to Georgetown University with me and saw the sushi
The
I was
crap,
eating out
yeah.
of our dining hall. And I was like, this is the best thing I've actually eaten here in months.
First of all,
Because I did eat pulled pork at our dining hall for 4 months.
okay.
Because it was the only thing that I wasn't afraid of eating. No offense to Georgetown dining hall, but the food was
God.
not very good. And at a point, once you have that, and then like a tomato squash little
They're just happy to see sushi.
shebang, the sushi was top tier. No
So-
booze,
so
no
you-
boo-ass.
So you dip your sushi in what they call like it's the not firecracker sauce. That's but it's
No,
like
spicy
the,
At
mayo.
that
They call
point-
it spicy mayo.
Yeah,
I
Japanese
like
spicy
eel
mayo.
sauce though. The eel sauce
Eel
to
sauce
me
fire
is
too.
like,
Yep.
not an eel sauce fan.
See,
Too
I like
sweet
all
for
those
me.
things. I like eel sauce. I
Um,
like a little soy. And I like
and-
but I'm like
spicy
the
mayo.
gross person that goes with my chopsticks
No,
and I'm
there's
like
nothing-
eating it.
Look, I don't
from the
denigrate
bowl.
anybody's food taste. Food is subjective. I realize that. But if you put cream cheese in your sushi roll, you're just like you're misguided. You need to go to a Grandpa's Bagels and get yourself a nice bagel and cream cheese with lox. You
My
should
wife
be
loves
having,
it. If you're gonna say it, I will say it for you, and then you can say my wife, who is very elegant and classy when it comes to food, especially love. Oh, she will add cream cheese to sushi rolls.
Oh, I can't do cream cheese and sushi.
Okay, good for you.
No.
Because I agree with you. I think it overtakes the whole thing, but she like loves it.
It's just
No, that's
It's just too much, I
sacrilegious.
think.
You sure
Too
she's
much.
not? Shirley's not really Jewish.
I don't know. It's
She's
weird.
putting
She
cream
loves
cheese
Jewish
with her
food way more
smoked-
than I
with
do.
her
She loves
fish.
gefilte fish and matzo ball soup way more than I do.
Okay,
I have another hot take question.
go ahead.
Sorry.
love
Now
this.
that
I
we're
lo-
like
and I love
on this,
talking
I'm
like
like,
this. Yeah.
Daniel's is amazing, but what are your thoughts
Your dad's
on?
sexy. You're
Yeah.
not talking about
Yeah. What are you doing? You're false promoting. Yeah, yesterday I did get off the phone with him and I was like, Dad, don't worry. I said terrible things on live TV. And he was like, God, I'm so proud of you. No, I said great things about you, Dad. Don't worry.
Oh, he's
Um,
great. He's good.
But
he is doing a great work all over.
Skyline Chili.
Oh, geez.
Here we go.
Oh, no, you brought up.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
that's his
Thank
wheelhouse.
you, Lord.
I was just gonna. Someone just said
Tell me
Mayo's a
that you
sushi
like-
snob.
tell me
I
that you
love
like-
Skyline.
Oh my God!
If
my dream
only
woman.
30.
So my mom,
Oh
when
my God!
she,
You actually use the word love too.
Lo-
That's what
no.
That's the word he uses, and we all throw up in our mouth. A
no,
little.
it's delicious. Okay, first of all, it's delicious. The cheese that's on Skyline Chili on a 3 or 4 way,
That
Finally,
finely
you know the
shredded,
terms, too.
mild cheddar
She
knows
the
cheese,
and the oyster crackers that you
Oh,
crumble
and
on
then
top.
you put a little couple of squirts of their hot sauce.
Yeah,
They have
no,
a
it's
good-
an art. But when my mom was pregnant with my brother and I,
Mm.
she would eat 3 things: La Bamba salsa out of the bowl,
Alabama sauce is great.
or the 7-Eleven Slurpees,
Interesting.
and
That's
Skyline
off the
Chili
board.
at the bar by yourself. My dad was like, "You're a disgusting woman," and my mom was like,
great.
"My apologies. I need to eat this 3 times a week for me to function."
Now,
So my brother and I
you-
became
you
you
hit
hit
enamored.
like
upon
into
a
it.
treasure trove, which is guilty pleasures. And I wrote a whole column when I was at the Sun Sentinel about like I came up with like 12 of my guilty pleasures. Among them were the cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster.
Yeah, I mean, but who
Okay.
doesn't like those?
Hot Now donuts from Krispy Kreme. Just
It's
when they're hot
delicious.
out.
Again, I mean, I don't like Krispy Kreme. the
What?
hot- Yeah, it's too much. But the hot now ones are ridiculous. It's like
Yeah,
it's
you
like
can't- you
crack.
can't not eat. The first time I brought my daughter to, she was probably like 11 years old. I drove her up to the
because we didn't
Krispy
have them
Kreme
in
right
Broward
here.
forever.
Well, yeah, and then they came. It's up here on Federal Highway. And the sign was flashing. They made the dozen, and she literally scarfed down
you can eat
3,
half it. Yeah,
like 3 of them in about 40 seconds, where she
Yeah.
couldn't stop eating.
When
It was
they're
like the
hot now,
conveyor
yeah,
belt.
it's-
That was good. But getting back to Skyline, they used to rag on me when we first started the Lunchbox show, probably about it was 4 years ago. One of my like raw shock test questions to every
He
chef
does
I
it
would
to
ask
every
is Skyline Chili, thumbs up or down? And you would be surprised. Well, no, probably not about how
I
many
don't
people
think I'd be
just think it's
surprised. Yeah.
how people
no, there's a
just
ton that like
react.
though. There's a lot of the people that will surprisingly like it. So that's what we find interesting is how highbrow he can be at times to the fact that he then loves Skyline.
But I think the great thing about food is that it doesn't matter. Even if you can, I've eaten at some of the most
Yeah.
amazing restaurants in the world. Skyline Chili to me with a York peppermint patty at the end on your way out.
It's like
It's
yeah.
the golden,
Where's
like, will I
Michelin
feel?
Guide when
Yeah.
you need them? That is some
gourmand.
bib
Bib
gourmand
gourmand,
shit
big
right there. I'm
gourmand.
sorry, but now I'm sure it was a big crushing blow when the one on the east side here went away and closed
It was very
up.
sad.
But they
You know,
still
there's one
have.
that exists though.
I don't know. I've been.
Oh, the Sunrise.
Yeah.
Oh, you go there like
Yeah, but
once
that's like
every
Davy,
month.
right?
No, there's one
like
in Sunrise.
It's actually
west
Sunrise
as hell, but it's
University
Sunrise, yes.
Drive, just above
It's
Sunrise
5 minutes from the
Boulevard.
home I grew
Yeah.
up in.
I took my
And-
ex-boyfriend there, but
Tony
we
and
broke up
Jennifer
when we moved
Doyle.
there.
I was over
The
Skyline.
Doyle husband and wife team have run that shop a long time. They keep it immaculate. It's great. The food's fresh. Give a shout out to Tony and Jen Doyle there at the Skyline.
No,
in
they're actually good
Sunrise.
people, and the food's fine. It's
And-
just funny that like.
But all right, what's
it's
your
very
what's your order usually? What do you get?
So I will say started as a 3-way person, and then I did have a phase where I would only get chili dogs, but I don't know what I was thinking there.
See,
It
I
wasn't
like
very good.
the chili dogs. I've
Be-
never done the other thing.
Before I
Or
was on
pasta.
the Ozempic, I would start with like one coney dog
Okay.
all the way, and then I would get a wet 4-way with the onions, of course, never
Yeah.
beans. but-
4-way. Yeah.
And
4-way with onions.
the secret code is wet. They'll give you an extra ladleful of the chili, either on top or in a side dish, at no extra charge.
Oh, I know that. Okay.
That's one of those great hacks for Skyline chili fans. I am so glad that I found
My dad
kindred
must be
spirit.
traumatized. I'm having this conversation right now.
Oh yeah, especially from
because
here.
He
I forgot we're
literally
at Daniels.
he does not like Skyline chili, but my mom is gonna be thrilled.
How about your
We
boyfriend?
went to
Does your boyfriend
Cincinnati.
like it, or is he?
He's never had it. My boyfriend's from Nicaragua. My current boyfriend's from Nicaragua. So
Oh, he would be.
we
Oh,
just
you
took
have
him
to
to
take
Joe's
it.
Stone Crab. So we're adjusting to the
Slowly.
South Florida fare. I don't know if Skyline's exactly what we need to jump into.
No, that'd be the move.
It's
yeah.
funny because Val's grandkids, two of them, we took them for the first time, and now they go every week because they live
Really?
right there. Yeah,
Yeah, give it up.
yeah, they love it. They're all about it.
I like
Those
a chili
little
That was
dogs.
like a half day place for me. We had like a half day from school, my mom would take us to Skyline. My brother also loved it, or she would take us to California Pizza Kitchen.
Nice. And you know,
So
I
you
drove
came-
by that, and I'm surprised that it's still around because there's not many of them. All of them-
CPK,
Some of them shut
that
down. Yeah.
chicken,
the
whatever,
was
that
it the
salad,
Calif-
buffalo
the
chicken
barbecue
salad,
buffalo chicken?
that thing.
The pizza too, the
Chef's
chicken
kiss.
barbecue chicken pizza there. It's one of the few barbecue chicken pizzas that I like. All right, enough
But come
talk
to
about
G
other
Sports Bar in
places.
Daniels. We can talk about other
Sorry,
places.
Tom, it's all my fault. When she said Skyline, my eyes.
You're talking about Pop Tarts.
just-
It just all happened so fast.
That's how it.
You don't
happened.
need it.
But
They're
that's
not.
the beauty of food because, like,
Yes.
this place, Daniels, people who've come here are just raving about it. And, for special occasions or, some people can make a regular
regular.
habit out of it.
Yeah.
That's great. And then on this side, obviously, things, a little bit at a lower price point. So you could come in here all the time. I mean, I've been coming in here, it looks like
It
once
can
a
be your
week
lo-
now.
your local place.
And we're continually making new updates to the menu. So
Yeah.
I think in the next, for the next 6 weeks, we're really going to be in a push to the new year and just focusing on events, making sure that people are happy, bringing new people in, new faces for people that are in town. But during the new year, we're going to start, or I guess now until the new year, you'll start seeing a couple new dishes that are on the menu, a couple new items, a couple new cocktails we're going to be introducing. So I think in the next 6 weeks, as people start to come in here, they'll start kind of seeing a little
Excellent.
bit of a revamp and a refresh for our second season.
Like Todd said, you guys are always kind of innovating, pushing
Yep.
forward. That's kind
That's
of
the
why he
goal.
wanted to join the
They
team.
never slow down.
It's great. All right, we got to take our second and final break. And before we do you like chocolates?
I love chocolates.
Well, then you're in the right place because we're happy to have one of our newest sponsors, Norman Love Confections. I don't know if you are familiar with this brand. It started on the west coast of Florida, Fort Myers, a high-end chocolatier named Norman Love. And they've opened 2 locations in South Florida in the past year. One of them is in Delray Beach on South Federal Highway. The other one is in Boca Raton on St. Andrews Boulevard, right behind the Town Center Mall. And they are running all kinds of great holiday specials, deals. They're going to be doing Cyber Monday and Black Friday. They have holiday gift boxes. They have specialty flavors for Christmas, like candy cane. They have even Hanukkah flavors, like the sugar. What is it called again? The jelly donuts. Why can I never say that word?
Sufganiyot.
Sufganiyot chocolates. They have the chocolate gelt. Not donuts. I'm
Chocolate gelt.
chocolate gelt chocolates. All these things at Norman Love Confections, and they call it a dessert salon because besides chocolates, they have all kinds of pastries and high-end coffees, gelatos that you can.
And
pick
I love
up.
Danny Surfer. The gelato's fantastic there.
Yeah, well, Danny, sometimes we love him, but sometimes he doesn't know what he's
It
talking
tastes a
about.
little weird too.
But NormanLoveConfections.com is the website. If you can't make it to one of their salons locally, you could order all kinds of gift boxes for the holidays. Again, NormanLoveConfections.com. We're actually going to be doing a show there. Is it already up this upcoming Monday? My
You said
God.
Monday.
Yeah, we're going to be doing it at the Delray Beach location with
Bring
their
back
CEO.
chocolates.
Oh yeah, every
Lisa
time we do
Fisher.
a show, we tell people we have to bring them chocolates. We have to put you guys on the list.
Really, again, they're so pretty, like little precious jewels. They're little pieces of art. Good. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
All right, let's take the second break, and we'll come back and wrap up this edition from D Sports Bar and Daniel's Florida Steakhouse. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial. Serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Looking for a real New York slice? Check out Peter's Pizzeria, your neighborhood pizza shop. With 2 locations, 1166 North Federal Highway in Pompano Beach and 897 East Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton. Slices, whole pies, specialty pizzas, heroes, rice balls, salads, pastas, and Mama's homemade desserts. It's New York flavor, Florida made. Originally from Long Island, Peter brings passion and pride to his pizzas. No matter where you're from, you'll feel right at home. Open every day but Monday for lunch and dinner with delivery and takeout. Place your order today at mypeters.com. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for a Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sampler that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you.
Hey Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligan's, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at juans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, for tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. All right, that's going to do it for today from D's Sports Bar and, of course, also Daniel's, a Florida Steakhouse. Both of them knocking it out of the park with all kinds of great food.
Classic joint.
Thank you.
Neither has Skyline chili, by the way.
No,
Right. No.
let's
Much
make
more
that
elevated
very
food.
clear.
I think for the benefit, health, and safety of everybody involved, I'm not even going to push your father to put a three-way Cincinnati chili spaghetti on the menu. That
As
would
tempting as that sounds, I don't know if that feedback would be reciprocated.
I would
well.
never be invited back, and I would understand that because
I'd invite you back.
because his Italian roots, he's got his
Yeah, exactly.
very
Especially with
definitive
pasta.
pasta tastes, and dumping a bunch
Bowl
of
of
that
chili,
bowl of
yeah.
chili, that gruel, whatever Defoe always rags on it. He says it, that it was funny that the one that's on the east side here in Fort Lauderdale is now being converted to a Valvoline oil change shop. He said they just left the vat of chili behind and they're going to
Yeah.
use the first
It's like
oil
sourdough. It just
changes.
keeps, yeah,
they're just going to
keeps
use the chili.
evolving.
Yeah. So, all right. I think that's enough. Oh, real quickly, both of these restaurants are going to be open Thanksgiving Day starting at 3:00. The Daniels side is fully booked, or nearly fully booked.
Nearly fully booked. We have some spots left, but just
And
depends on the timing.
Sports bar side, still availability. So get on Resi and book your reservation now. Give them a call. And then the Christmas New Year's schedule is
So Christmas Eve, Christmas, we are open.
Okay.
We open a little bit earlier, I believe around 4:00. I don't
Both
wanna,
sides?
Yeah, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth,
Okay.
but I believe that it's 4:00. And then New Year's Eve, we will have 2 seatings. So we'll start our first seating around 4 or 5 o'clock, and then our second one will start around 8:30 until midnight.
Have you chosen the champagnes and all the other?
So we're going to
things?
be doing prefix for both. The prefix for the first seating will be a little bit of a lower price. It will also include more of our Daniel Steakhouse classics. So we're not going to steer too far away from our traditional menu. And then for the prefix for the second seating, we'll have a couple of other things. We're going to do like a Waldorf salad. We're going to do, I think we're doing some type of rossini dish. I have to kind of go through it. But
No,
we're gonna
your
be doing
father
that one
described the
salad.
menu last
Yeah.
time. It sounded outstanding.
Ridiculous.
But it'll be on our website later today. So you'll
And
be
the
able
other
to
thing
look
is
at
to
it.
book for New Year's Eve. You still have availability.
We still do. Yes.
And that's on Resi or 7 rooms. I think your dad
We're
was
going to
talking
be
about.
doing that on Resi.
Okay.
So 7 rooms. We're still kind of working out
Okay.
getting all that onboarded. So Resi is still the full
a
platform to use.
to make the
but
reservation. And
If
it's
you have
never
questions,
too
you can
early.
always call.
Yeah, I know a lot of people love to go out for dinner on New Year's.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
New
already have
Year's,
booked
yeah.
some reservations, so it'll be good. And I told my dad I'm going to Cassidy-fy
Yeah.
this year because I was out of town last year, and my dad told me that I will be in town this year for
It's
New Year's
all
Eve.
gonna.
So I was in Jackson Hole on like I was skiing with my friend, and I'm like on the lift trying to do Resi reservations. I was like, Dad, please. I was like, I'm so sorry.
So you'll
It's
be here this year.
all gonna unfold very
No, I'm
quickly in
excited.
the next 6 weeks. It's unbelievable that another year is almost in the books.
I know, it's incredible.
But
Crazy.
it's going to
So
be
exciting.
so much fun celebrating it. Maybe next month before Christmas time, we could get on the other side and check out all the
Yes, show-
decorations
Oh, yeah, you
on
guys
the
do
show.
the whole
Yeah.
thing.
And we
We
can
will.
show some of our 12 Days of Christmas specials. Some beef
That's right.
Wellington.
Yeah.
All right, now you're
Um,
talking.
Yeah.
Look at me.
And we're going to be doing a new little fun Sunday setup for the holidays,
I
which
hear-
will be nice.
I hereby renounce Skyline Chili in favor of the beef Wellington and all the other classics here. at
Perfect.
Daniel's. Perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Cassidy.
Cassidy, thank you so
Thanks
much.
to Chef Todd.
Thanks,
Thanks to
guys.
everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, enjoy every wing, enjoy every tater tot, hot brown, and enjoy every sandwich.
He's putting us out.